to try and reach a settlement. Today, that work has paid off, and I congratulate both parties for their victory.
And all sides were quick to warmly thank Secretary Herman for her very forceful presence. She, of course, got these two sides to agree to return to the table last Thursday. We also heard from the chief negotiator for UPS, Dave Murray, and Ron Carey, president of the Teamsters Union.
We realize that our customers have suffered many inconveniences, and I want to assure them that our great service is going to be available to them very soon. And to our employees, we hope to welcome you back very soon. And when you are back, we hope that we will join together once again, roll up our sleeves and do what we have to do to rebuild this great company of ours, UPS.
Clearly, the relationship depends on both parties trying to make it work. When we think about UPS, what you really think about is the package car driver who talks to the customer, who pushes and pulls and lifts heavy packages every single day. They work hard, the customer knows that. The best salesman for the customer, of course, is the UPS package car driver. And as a result, we will encourage our members, and they'll do it on their own, to get out there and to get that customer base back.
Carey has scheduled a news conference within the half hour. We could learn more then on the details of this new agreement with UPS. The company says, for its part, it intends to give a briefing to its workers before it talks about the details of the new agreement. Back to you.
Gene, the president was said to be getting a lot of pressure to intervene in this strike. How much pressure, what sense was there, how much pressure the White House did feel to get this resolved soon?
Well, the longer this strike went on, the more pressure there was on President Clinton to intervene, to use the provisions of the Taft-Hartley law to get the Teamsters back at the job. This was a very politically minefield-conscious decision the president would have to make. He was determined not to step in, and that is why the role played by Labor Secretary Alexi Herman was so great. She is the star performer here, and that is why the traveling White House in Hyannisport, or rather in, where is he? in Martha's Vineyard. Excuse me, Mr. President. That's why the traveling White House in Martha's Vineyard was content to let Alexi Herman take the credit tonight and get the spotlight.
And she does get all the credit. Is that the sense there, that she gets all the credit for bringing a resolution to this?
She gets a lot of the credit because, again, she brought the sides back together on Thursday. Before that, there was an impasse. The sides were not talking. 80 hours plus later, there is a settlement.
Now, what is the procedure here? We have a tentative agreement. What is the next step?
Well, the next step, there are some formalities by the union's negotiating committee and the locals, but after that, a rank-and-file vote will take place by mail, and the ratification could take up to a month, I'm told. But in the meantime, the strikers would go back to work probably beginning the middle of this week.
All right, Gene Randall, thank you for joining us from Washington. We will have more on tonight's tentative agreement and the UPS strike. Stay tuned.